Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. I'm coming at you with a special equinox reading for 2024. So, in the Northern Hemisphere, this will be the spring equinox. In the Southern Hemisphere, it will be the autumn equinox. So, what I've done this time, a little bit different from my other readings, is I just sat down in meditation with the Virgo collective energies. This is a general reading. Do keep that in mind. So, only take what resonates with you. But I got into those Virgo energies. I opened up. I'm going to give you some messages that came through from Spirit, and that is your greater being. It's my greater being. It's my intuition tuning into your energies, tuning into who are your cheerleaders. These could be deceased loved ones, ancestors. This could be guides of some kind, could be previous life connections there. So what I was looking for was those beneficial energies, those energies that are on your team, on your side, and what they had to say. So what came through at first predominantly was a masculine energy. And I'm going to name off some names here. They all start with P. It could be variations of these names for you. It could be a first or a last name. Could be a different, multiple spellings of some of these names, but I'm just going to roll through them and I'm going to jump into this reading and give you all these messages, and then we'll close it off with the tarot card. Okay, so this masculine energy came through as like a Peter, Paul, Preston, Presley, Prudence, Parth, Packard, Podmom, Parker, Pablo, Palmer, Price, Pedro, and Paolo. I did get for some of you that this individual could be a past life connection or an ancestor. They gave me the sense of being a devout Christian or a man of God. For others of you, there was a more pagan spiritual feel, more of a tribal type of feel to this person. So keep in mind, we are multidimensional beings who have many lifetimes. And so this person could have had several iterations, but they were showing me that as a little signpost there. The message that was coming through was, Virgo, lighten your burdens. This whole reading was titled Relax. It's time to get more mental rest. So definitely felt that your team is telling you, hey, it's time for you to rest a little bit more. It's time for you to lighten your burdens, lighten your load. I got dog walking for some reason, so a connection to dogs. You could have a dog and it might be good to go take your dog on walks, play fetch with your dog, maybe even do some training for your dog. There was some hidden wisdom here that came in, and these kind of came in together. The moth and the owl, which are both very active in the nighttime, right? So I think this represented shadow aspects of yourself wanting to reveal more of a higher wisdom to you. But you must rise to see the forest through the trees. All right. So if you're feeling like you're too caught up in those mental energies, too caught up in the details, then it's time to kind of rise up. This has to do with your ancestry somehow, maybe some blood codes that you have, your DNA. I also got a message about cousins, something to do with connecting with your cousins, and I was shown a big tree with branches, different branches going off. So there may be an opportunity to connect. You gave me a really powerful message of freedom, that you're very freedom focused, that in order for you to really see what areas of your life you feel the most free in, it's time to relax and meditate, getting yourself in a more quiet, more mentally slow space so you can really feel into what areas of your life feel free and which ones feel burdensome. And then a question came through for you, and you were one of the few signs that got a big question. But it's, what big changes are you willing to make? What big changes to your life are you willing to make? And really spending some time with that. Now, I have these really cool dice that I shake up and roll, and they give me a sign, a planet, and a number. And I got the sign for you of Gemini. Again, that's Mercury energy, and mental rest, bringing that into a balance with the duality of Gemini. So bringing that mental energy into balance. The planet that I got for you was Pluto, which is regeneration. And that is an invitation for you to look at life differently. Remember that question, what big changes are you willing to make to your life? Expand your scope. Look at things differently. How could things really shift by you taking some sort of action? And while you're in this time of relaxing and reflecting on it, it's a good time to ask yourself these deeper questions, right? Because you're probably going to be taking action after this equinox season passes. You got the number 8 as your number, and this I saw as a path of energy for you. Now, you do fall into some mental looping back and forth with that 8. But what you want to do is kind of reach that center point and come to look at it as a balance between the spiritual and the material physical world. So there's an invitation there for you as the material physical earth sign that you are to balance that out with the spiritual without getting too much in the mental energies. This was more of a feeling kind of balance. Now, you did get a cool card from the Herbcrafter's Tarot. You got Mallow. And this is the 2 of water, or in the traditional tarot, it would be the 2 of cups. And it's such a beautiful flower. It's got really strong leaves, but it's also got delicate flowers. And it's very pleasant looking. And Virgo, I was getting that for you. Like, what a beautiful flower, but not as beautiful as you. What a good looking flower, but not as good looking as you, Virgo. So I get this energy of like, you're really maybe feeling good about your looks right now, or you're working on that. It may be a time for, you know, that nice haircut, that nice shave, that something, the new makeup, something that really puts you in that energy. There was a sense of Aphrodite being connected here. So a lot of love with that 2 of cups kind of energy, but also a sovereignty. So also you having choice in that, because remember, freedom is a theme for you too. So these are a lot of very interesting energies coming together. Self-renewing relationships are being encouraged, ones that heal as they go, and you can renew with that person together. We don't stay in toxic energies. We don't stay in those negative energies, but we're able to move through things when they come up and we get in a better place together, and allowing yourself to be drawn in by what you love. I also got a hummingbird for you, and that you have this ability to be both gentle and steadfast, and you are able to apply that to times and situations very astutely compared to other signs. And I also got this in the sense of how you extend love to others and to children. So I thought that was really, really sweet. Now, you also got the number 17 card, and this is a waxing gibbous, but also 1 + 7 is 8. So you have that 8 coming up again. So, you know, eight's your number there. And this is about connection and connecting. And the words I got were, my tribe is a community where love thrives. My tribe is a community where love thrives. This is time for you to get in person with people and start connecting in person. I also got, again, the cousins, the extended family and friends, maybe somebody you haven't talked to in a while. There should be an offer to reconnect coming up during this equinox, or maybe you're the one who's going to reach out and make the offer. Okay, Virgo, let's pull a tarot card. This one wants to come out for you to close off your reading. You got the moon, yes. Remember, you had the energies of the moth and the owl and the hidden wisdom. I think it's time, as you go into this relaxation and you're really contemplating these bigger questions and things, give yourself a time to surrender into that shadow energy, right? So you can really reveal to yourself what the higher wisdom is coming forward from you. And look, we have the white wolf and the black wolf howling at the moon. That's a symbol of balance. And we got that you're going to be bringing yourself into balancing of the spiritual and material world there. So Virgo, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, kind of a different style this time. Be sure to drop me a comment. It really helps me grow. It helps me keep going and get more people like you and me who enjoy this kind of information. And I can't wait to see you next time.